The kettle's on, the snacks are ready, and another mystery is waiting to be uncovered. Welcome to 1122, where we dive deep into the stories everyone is talking about. Tonight, we're investigating the shocking life and tragic final days of Mary Magdalene. Let's get into it. Tonight's story is one that shocked millions. She transformed herself into one of the internet's most controversial influencers. But behind the viral photos and extreme surgeries was a story few people truly understood. This is the life, the mystery, and the chilling final days of Mary Magdalene. Let's investigate.
Before the surgeries, before the viral fame, before becoming one of the internet's most controversial influencers, there was simply a young woman with big dreams. Her name was Denise Yvonne Jarvis Gongora, but the world would come to know her as Mary Magdalene.
Have you been wondering if your mental health is possibly getting worse?
In the early years, she looked almost unrecognizable compared to the woman who would later dominate headlines. Old photographs reveal a completely different appearance, natural features, minimal tattoos, and no sign of the extreme body modifications that would eventually make her famous. Like many aspiring influencers, she turned to social media, hoping to build an audience in an online world where standing out often means everything. As her following grew, so did the pressure to be different. One cosmetic procedure became 2, then 5, then dozens. Over the years, Mary documented her dramatic transformation for millions to watch. Every surgery attracted new attention, new headlines, and new followers. Some praised her confidence and viewed her as someone expressing herself without apology. Others questioned whether the pursuit of ever more extreme procedures had gone too far. But regardless of opinion, one thing was undeniable. People couldn't stop watching. As the surgeries became more dramatic, Mary's fame exploded. Interviews, television appearances, and viral videos turned her into one of the most recognizable faces in the world of cosmetic transformations. Yet behind the filters, the headlines, and the millions of views, there was another story unfolding, one involving dangerous operations, medical complications, and a life that seemed to become increasingly consumed by the pursuit of physical perfection.
Teach me how to twerk it, ayy. They be like, smoke, what? Can you teach me how to get it? You know why?
Wow. Absolutely stunning. Now I get it, but girl, in the moment going up all those stairs, girl, I have diabetes. I'm pre-diabetic. I don't have it yet, but at this point, might as well, girl. That's it. Look how many stairs. Could you? I wasn't trying to do the most, but girl, look. 1, 2, 5, 10, 11, 12, 100, girl, at that point. But yeah, I do agree. It's a beautiful view. But girl, at the same time, good night, girl. But it is beautiful. I agree. I'm grateful. And I'm grateful.
In the days leading up to her death, followers began looking back through her posts, searching for hidden meanings or signs they may have missed. Some pointed to changes in her online identity and noted that she had used a different version of her name on social media. Others believed certain captions felt unusual in hindsight. However, it's important to remember that these interpretations are largely retrospective. There is no verified evidence that her posts predicted what would happen. As Mary's online following grew, her content began to feature more travel and lifestyle posts. One destination that stood out was Thailand, a country known for its vibrant nightlife, stunning beaches, and thriving influencer scene. To her followers, the trip appeared glamorous. Photos and videos showed moments of adventure and confidence, giving little indication of the events that would later dominate headlines. As Mary's online following grew, her content began to feature more travel and lifestyle posts. One destination that stood out was Thailand, a country known for its vibrant nightlife, stunning beaches, and thriving influencer scene. To her followers, the trip appeared glamorous. Photos and videos showed moments of adventure and confidence, giving little indication of the events that would later dominate headlines. Like many influencers, Mary carefully curated what the public saw, while much of her personal life remained private. Before thousands of people knew her online as Mary Magdalene, she was living a very different life. Much of her childhood and early years remained private. And, unlike many internet personalities, she shared only selected parts of her past. As her online presence grew, she adopted the name Mary Magdalene as her public persona. The name is a reference to the well-known biblical figure, one of the most recognizable women in Christian history. While the choice sparked curiosity and controversy, Mary did not provide a detailed public explanation that has been widely verified. Many followers speculated about the meaning, but speculation should not be mistaken for fact. One detail that caught the attention of many followers was a reported change to Mary's Instagram identity shortly before her death. Her account name was changed to Mary is Dead, a move that left fans questioning what it meant. For some, the change became one of the most talked about details surrounding her final days. Was it a dark message, a piece of performance art, or something else entirely? At this time, the meaning behind the name change has not been publicly confirmed. What we do know is that it became a haunting detail that many people revisited after the news of her death emerged. Following her death in Thailand, arrangements began to bring her home and allow her family to say goodbye. Her brother Ivan shared the family's grief and helped organize support for the difficult process of returning her remains and arranging a memorial. GoFundMe. For many fans, the question
only gets better from here on
who
out?
was the woman behind the controversial
What if
image?
everything does work out for
Behind
you?
the surgeries, the tattoos,
What
and
if
the
all your
viral
best days
moments,
are still ahead
is
of you?
someone remembered by loved ones for her
What if all your
creativity,
dreams do come true?
humor, and the impact she had on people around the world as the internet continued searching for answers? Her family faced a very different reality, saying goodbye to Denise, not the character the world knew as Mary Magdalene. One detail that shocked fans was a reported change to one of her Instagram usernames, appearing as Mary Magdalene died. After news of her death spread, many people returned to that change, trying to understand what it meant. However, the reason behind the name change has never been publicly confirmed. Then came her final post. The upload featured scenes from The Truman Show, including the famous farewell moment from the film, alongside what appeared to be a childhood image of Mary. To many followers, the post felt haunting in hindsight. But social media can leave behind more questions than answers. A final image, a username, or a message can be interpreted in many ways, and only Mary herself would have known the full meaning behind those final moments, as investigators continued looking into what happened in Thailand. Her fans were left remembering not just the online persona, but the person behind the name. Social media can show only a small part of someone's life. We never truly know the battles someone may be facing behind closed doors, which is why compassion matters. If you or someone you know is struggling, feeling overwhelmed, or having thoughts of self-harm, please reach out. Speaking to someone can be the first step toward getting support. Remember, asking for help is not a weakness. Sometimes the strongest thing a person can do is simply say, "I need someone." Thank you for watching 1122. Please be respectful in the comments. Remember the human being behind the story, and look after yourselves and each other.